Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl.
Dirty. Everybody, I don't know, man's got the blue top on, looking like some American feds in here. Three videos that me and Q have seen this week. Not necessarily come out this week, but we've seen them and we like them. The video I saw by an artist that I've got a hell of a lot of respect for, Dot Rotten.
Came from the south of the city like Wayne. And I've got these girls going silly like Wayne. I ain't tatted up, but I'm still pretty like Wayne.
Wild. The next video for come out. Skepta, big man, you took it back like that with Mega Man.
You wanna go deeper than this? Nah, they ain't getting no deeper than this. But me free Cypher was eating. Boy, better know when so solid we begin things. We begin things. We begin things.
Now people that don't know about So Solid, legends. Even if you haven't got a penny to your name, you find a way to pay homage. Legends. They come back in the TT. You didn't see them in the TT. What did you get in the other car? Wild. Skepta, Mega Man, Mega. Wild. The final one, I don't know, like it deserves a lot more exposure than it has because it's actually got a very, very good message in it.
All I'm saying is that if there was a family tree, hard work and education would be related, but school would probably be a distant cousin. Because if education is the key, then school is the lock. Because it rarely ever develops your mind to the point where it can perceive red as green and continue to go when someone else said stop.
And that was Sully Break. So check out those videos. And most importantly, you think about that? That's the rap show. I'm from an era before EE. I'm from an era before T-Mobile. I never drank tea with my mobile. Man is from the 1-to-1 days, the pager days. So I'm from an era where people, when they had confrontations, it was face to face. Hey big man, meet me outside McDonald's, 3:30, wild, beef, real beef. Now I'm not here promoting violence. If you can see my arms, you will know the last thing I'm trying to promote is violence. What, you beat a poet? Yeah, I rate that fam because he obviously has been on the roads for years. Big man, I'm not out here. I'm inside this room right now. You don't even know where I am right now. But trust me, I'm inside. If I see beef, I run. Even in McDonald's, I don't even want to come close to a burger. I'm like, right, big man, I'm gone. This Twitter beef thing has gone flipping ham. Keiko and Dappy, that was another. Beef over the viral Twitter. Twitter is causing all types of beef. Dappy has asked a man to holler and he said Coke will not holler. He hashtagged it. Big man, how you make Coke will not holler trendy? I got love and respect for both artists, but you made Coke will not holler trendy. Dirty. Even worse than this, you mean Talisa is beefing on the internet as well? She's violent on there, we all know that. She is wild on the internet. You're arguing with Alan Sugar. Sugar, that man was in T. Tottenham. He runs that. The man said, I can write you a check for 100 mil, it will clear tomorrow. Checks take 3 to 5 working days. Big man, why is that clearing tomorrow? Why is that clearing tomorrow? Before you argue with money, you have to make some. No matter arguing no money, you gotta make some money. I didn't want to argue my shopkeeper, let alone Alice Sugar, you gone crazy. But they had a little argument and Alice Sugar may said a dirty quote. I can't even say it, but it's gonna come at the bottom of the screen, but something along the lines of, he was talking about her cat. And boy, you know, when someone cusses the cat, you know it's personal. I caught up with a legend. I've never ever spoken to anybody and not known what to say. And there's so much to say. I caught up with the one and only himself, Nas.
What's up y'all, I'm Nas, and that's a wrap.
I know I can be what I wanna be. Smoking an Escobano, guzzle my second bottle. Hope I don't catch on. I've been looking for a hero. I guess that makes me up. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Quran? And was it a lightning storm that gave birth to the earth and then dinosaurs were born?
Now you must have seen everyone come and go. Now I remember listening to you, like I said, in college days, and because of you I got a lot of your numbers, so not only am I thankful for that, but the music, it's just maintained. If anything, it's got better. How do you stay relevant for so many years?
You know, that's an interesting question. I don't have an answer for that. I don't. It's when you just doing music and you doing what you like to do, it happens. And whatever happens, when people like it, you just you're good, you're just happy. I'm just happy that I still want to do music and that the stuff I'm doing is resonating with people. That's enough for me. So, you know, I can't help anybody with that question. That's beyond me. You know, now when I'm 57 years old, and if I still put out a hot album,
you will, 100%.
I got an answer. I would have to know an answer by then.
I want someone who likes the champagne I like. My A, I like someone to talk me off the bridge any day and night. She teach me how to live, she ain't afraid of life. Not easily impressed with the rich and famous life.
It's still a blessing to know that an artist will say, put everything aside and be like, you know, I've just told you the truth. And I'm going to be so honest and so real with you that you're going to listen to it and you're going to be like, wow.
Especially in this business where you got the social media and the gossip stuff and the this and that. It's become a circus.
Yeah,
it's always been a circus, but even today it's become a circus, and that circus has nothing to do with the music and the people and what really matters. And I'm someone who, if you talk about me and your media circuit, I gotta correct it in the music. You know, I don't care about what's said about me, but what's said about me gives me material.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? I'm like, social media is demonic. But since they want to say what they say, and then sometimes I hear things, I'm like, okay, let me address it. And that way you fight the beast.
Yeah. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters.
This whole record, this whole album was an album that I felt like would be interesting for rap music right now, because of all the other stuff that's going on in rap music. This lane right here is my lane. It's like I come from that era where the sound was like the sound that I tried to put on Life is Good. So I knew that right now it would be kind of cool for us to have an album, a hip hop album that's reminiscent to that time when things sounded different. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was, and I thought that this would be perfect.
Save the music, y'all. Save the music, y'all. Save the music, y'all. Save the music, y'all. Save the music.
That's the rap show. We like to provide opportunities for the people, purely because I feel like this show should represent the people. Anything I say, I would like to be a spokesperson for the people. So if the people are not incorporated in the people's show, how can you be the people champ? If you smell what the pole is drinking, because I can't cook. We've got two people in They Should Be Bigger today. We've got one individual who's 14. His name is Jamal. Check him out. That's what he has to say.
Yeah, it's Jamal Woon. I'm 14, I'm from South London, and I'm a director. You're watching That's a Rap Show. Min. I think it's kind of hard because I'm young. I think I'm very underestimated, because when you hear 14-year-old director, you think, oh, kid with a Canon, thinks he can film videos. But I mean, I guess that's literally how it is. They stereotype me because of my age, but hard work pays off, I guess. Hard work does pay off.
You have to watch me like a movie. If I weren't determined, I'd have dropped off on the spot.
In 10 years' time, I see myself doing videos with a lot of mainstream artists, hopefully in the US, drawing treatments for big names, and probably doing some short films as well. So that's what I'm aiming for. I look at a lot of directors' work, such as Carly Carson, Colin Tilley, Quason Matthews, Chassa Petty, and Director X.
You can say I'm underestimated. That's why these motherfuckers are hating, cause I'm underestimated.
You can find me at Twitter, at Jamal Woon, Facebook Jamal Woon, SoundCloud Jamal Woon, my website's jamal-woon.co.uk. Yeah.
You can say I'm underestimated. That's why these motherfuckers are hating, cause I'm underestimated. I've always been underestimated, and these pagans wanna try and test my patience, cause I'm underestimated. That's the rap show.
Also, off the back of Jamal, there's going to be a poet, Sean Gentle. Gentle is a nice way to describe toilet paper and other things that are quite soft and gentle. Like my arms. Quite gentle. Fragile, some would say. I say gentle. Sounds nicer.
Hey, my name's Sean Gentle. I'm from Northwest London and you're watching That's a Rap Show! So I do spoken word and I combine it with music. So my work is quite poetical, but then when I collaborated with the music, the genre of music would be quite dance, house and R&B with a British feel to it. A lot of the pieces that I've written and my songs that I've wrote are just mainly about my life, situations that I've gone through, things that I've seen my friends go through. A lot of my friends have a type, looking for Mr. Right, ticking the boxes that they know they like, but what they know they like is just a load of hype. But then there is quite a dark and emotional side to me as well, so that does come through in some of my spoken word and my poems. Follow me on Twitter at Sean Gentle. Sean is S-I-A-N, and my stuff is online in general. I've got a Reverb Nation, which has got all my videos, freestyles, and my songs up on there on SoundCloud, Facebook, Sean Gentle, just Sean Gentle. That's a rap show!
The internet world is a beautiful place. You can go anywhere. In moments you can be talking to someone in Sweden or Switzerland or anything else that begins with an S. Now music originally is something that has a message and it was a form of communication back in the day. Now music has become anything anybody wants to do. It is a bag of nonsense. Occasionally interviews become music. Like I'm sure you remember the Jamaican man.
Nobody can cross it. Darling, who can understand it? Cross it.
Nobody can cross it. A simple interview in a stupid ass helmet, it is mad. Then this is why I know Americans have no respect for anything. There is an incident where in which someone could have been attacked, raped, beat things. They changed the interview again into a song.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. He's saying hide your kids, hide your wife, because they're gonna be in danger. Big man, how you in the club? Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide them. Woo. It's got worse. Serkan is my girl.
Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl.
That is the only words to this whole song. Do you know what's so bad? There's a clip. Look at this clip now.
Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl.
So boy couldn't even. Do you see the child? He didn't want to nod. He didn't want to nod. The black kid was like, Serkan is his girl, big man, you're nodding. They're all looking like the flipping Churchill dogs. The dad is at the end, moving like his son just accomplished something historical.
Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl.
This is what, big man, you know when you jump on the Victoria line, you're meant to get off at Finsbury Park, you take to Brixton. Big man, I tell you, you took it too far. Too far. Because look what happened on the train.
Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl. Serkan is my girl.
The whole train is saying Serkan is my girl. Is Serkan like a Turkish Talisa? Well, what's going on? The question is, what I want to know, who is Serkan? You think about that?
That's the rap show.
There's actually no Cypher this week, but we have to announce the winner of last week. The winner of last week is Young Apostle. Well done, Sonny Jim. He goes through to the finale. We're at the point, if you've watched That's a Rap before, you understand it goes this way. There's 12 people all together. Now 3 people go through initially, leaving 9 people still there with only 1 space. This is where you come into play. You can now vote for all 9 people. You vote to bring somebody back. So if you've forgotten about someone's performance, watch it again on That's a Rap. You should choose the person you want to pick out of the 9. That's what you got to do. Log on to the Facebook and vote for one of the 9. You get me? Next week we have a Cypher where we incorporate loads of people from the past. I like to big up Scribs, Mitch, Suave, DJ Slick had a fantastic rave the other day. Carly Cousins, you've been doing some really good work recently. My mate JC, Demi for this wonderful chain that I will never ever take off. I'm Poet, but that's a wrap. So I'll see you next week.